Hey guys, how are you all doing? I apologize in advance if the microphone sounds a little different or weird. Myself and Bailey finally fixed the firmware on this microphone like 2 days ago, so the settings might be a little bit off. They most certainly look a little bit off on the graph. Anyway, today I have more news for you once again. A lot of them really good and pretty damn cool, and on one, unfortunately, kind of saddening one. As usual, in case you guys like this one, make sure to slap that little red button down below, and let's get right into it. So, we're gonna start off with the unfortunate piece of news first so that I could bring you up after this. Meta, or Oculus, well, it's now Meta, seems to have abandoned the Oculus branding on their Twitter account. If you guys follow them on Twitter, you know they can be quite active on there, but it seems that they have now abandoned their original branding. Meta just made another big sweep towards almost entirely replacing the Oculus brand, switching its Twitter accounts to its new name. So, until literally a few days ago, Oculus was still posting as Oculus. However, now it seems like the official Oculus account is now called MetaQuest with the handle @MetaQuestVR, and the Oculus gaming account has its original name but now uses the @MetaQuest gaming handle. Other Oculus accounts like Oculus Support and Oculus Developers remain as they are for now. Needless to say, the decision hasn't gone down very well with vocal Oculus fans on Twitter. Ah, yes. Twitter. Okay, well, there you go. That's quite an interesting one. Let me know what you think about that one down below. I am obviously quite sad. I was one of the people who was quite saddened by the fact that Facebook decided to change the Oculus branding to Meta. I know a lot of people just don't care. They couldn't care less in the comments. They're like, just move on. But I don't know. I don't like it, okay? I'm allowed to not like it. And this is just one of those things. But moving on to something incredibly positive, Quest's App Lab is rising towards 850 apps on App Lab. And that is insane, because that is more than double the amount that we have on the official store, which is insane. It really shows you how much people don't necessarily like Oculus's or Meta's decisions of the official store. You know, what you have to pass through in order to get onto the official store. It's a lot more difficult than getting on App Lab, and App Lab has become incredibly popular with sites like AppLabDB, allowing you to sift through all those App Lab games on your Quest, find them on your Quest, and install them straight through your Quest without having to, you know, search through them on your phone or anything like that. You've just got the site showing you all the apps, and it's pretty cool. There's now 837 apps available for the Quest via App Lab. According to submissions tracked by AppLabDB, in just under a year, the amount of apps on App Lab has more than doubled the amount of apps on the main Quest store, which stands at 341 after more than 2.5 years of operation. That tells you a lot. Like, damn, it's been less than a year, and we've doubled the amount of apps on App Lab that are on the official Oculus store. It really makes you wonder, should Oculus really tone down on their security on the official store? I mean, I know they're trying to keep it really high quality on there, just so that people don't get discouraged when getting a headset and find low quality apps, but I found that a lot of the apps on App Lab are incredibly high quality, and deserve their spot on the App Store. Either way, there you guys go. A lot of people really wanted me to talk about this. I don't know how I missed this. Pre-orders are now live on the Oculus Quest platform for the upcoming MMO Zenith: The Last City. The wait is almost over. On January 27th, Intrepid Adventures all around the world will finally be able to step into... Oh, that's today. Hell yeah! I don't know if you guys know, we played Zenith, but yeah, Zenith is now available on the Quest store. Wow, sorry. In case you don't know, it's a VR MMO. It's really cool, really fleshed out, like the amount of features there, the cooking mechanics, everything like that. It's absolutely epic. We've been checking out Zenith for a while now. I had the beta, I think, or was it the alpha? I don't entirely remember, but we played around with it on live stream. We met some epic people there. We checked out some bugs. That's all, of course, now been fleshed out. And in case you are interested in VR MMOs, you've now got Zenith: The Last City from Ramen VR, releases on the Quest platform and PC VR for just $29.99. So, you know, in case you're interested, there you guys go. This one, I just found, like, my brain, I think, just stopped functioning when I first read this. Walmart is working on its own metaverse with NFTs and crypto. I don't know if we should read on or I just leave it at that. One of the biggest global big box retailers was a chunk of that $800 billion metaverse business. It appears that Walmart, one of the largest global big box retailers, is joining the growing metaverse community with the launch of their own cryptocurrency. The company is also releasing a collection of NFTs that include virtual items such as electronics, home decorations, games, toys, sporting goods, and various other products that you would typically find in a Walmart store. Excuse me, how are those digital? How are you going to use virtual items inside your real life house? Unless Walmart has a VR headset, I'm confused. During a CNBC interview, trademark attorney Josh Gerben said the company has filed 7 super intense trademark applications with the US Patent and Trademark Office detailing how Walmart envisions their presence in the metaverse and what a Walmart cryptocurrency would potentially look like. These details and trademarks are currently under wraps. If you guys want to read the full article, I'm going to leave it down below, but I don't think we're going to go too much into this because I don't want you guys to lose too many brain cells. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Tons of new Magic Leap 2 details shed light on dynamic dimming and more. Although it's expected to launch this year, there's still no firm release date on the Magic Leap 2. However, the company has begun sharing details on the latest headset, which suggests the launch is approaching. This week at the SPIE Photonics West 2022 conference, Magic Leap's VP of Optical Engineering, Kevin Curtis, took the stage to share a bevy of new details about the headset. We've got dynamic dimming lenses. Curtis shared that the Magic Leap 2 can adjust the light transmission of its lenses from 22% to 0.3%. The former being something like sunglasses, and the latter being closer to welding goggles. This wide range ought to make the headset usable even in very bright outdoor environments, though it will of course come at the cost of dimming the actual outside real-life world, so, you know, depending on what you want to do with that. According to Curtis, the Magic Leap 2 weighs just 248 grams, 0.5 pounds. That's nearly 22% reduction over the original headset's 316 grams, 0.7 pounds. The Magic Leap 2 will also include eye tracking with 2 cameras per eye. As far as we know, that's up from 1 camera per eye on the Magic Leap 1, which could mean greater accuracy. Eye illumination is provided by 6 tiny LEDs, which can be seen embedded in each lens. In case you guys want the full article, this one will also, of course, be down below. I know that there's split thoughts on the Magic Leap 2 and the Magic Leap 1 and Magic Leap in general as a company, but I know some people are going to be interested in this. And I mean, it is an AR headset coming to the market, and if it does come, and if it does work, well, that's good for us, because the more headset on the market we have, the more competition. And that's always good for consumers. This is really cool. These futuristic moon boots let you walk in VR forever. Each boot is equipped with motorized wheels that gently reposition the wearer away from danger. What if you could walk an infinite distance in VR inside the comfort of your own home? And I mean physically walk. Where would you go? What would you do? For years, the idea of exploring an infinite space from your living room was that of science fiction, a colorful idea of what the future could hold. And yes, we've tried this. We have VR treadmills. We have a bunch of different methods of doing this, but none of them have really, truly worked out the way I think people would want to. Zero friction, just real life, perfect walking emulation, you know? I don't think we've gotten there just yet. However, today, there is a number of companies working on artificial locomotion technologies. This one includes Ecto-1, a robotic movement system from Pittsburgh-based wearable technology company Ecto VR. Made of tough carbon fiber material, the device resembles a pair of futuristic moon boots you might see in a modern science fiction film. Each boot is equipped with a pair of Vive trackers which allow the VR headset to track the wearer's feet in real time. As they walk forward, motorized wheels located on the bottom of each shoe delicately reposition the wearer back to their original standing location. The wearer is allowed to take several steps forward before the boots are activated so that they can better acclimate to their virtual environment. It looks really cool, it looks futuristic, it looks like something straight out of science fiction, and I want it. It's really exciting to see all of these new technologies, all of these new wearables coming to the market for us consumers. Well, consumers depending on the price, of course. But it's really cool seeing more and more of them, because again, that means competition. And even if it's not for consumers, eventually it will be. Prices are normally very high at the beginning in the technology world, and as the technology advances and becomes more widespread, prices drop. And it's the same for all of these things. So it's exciting to see it evolve and grow and see what we get out of it. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. If you guys liked this one, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please let me know why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, check out our Discord down below and check out our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. Thank you so much to all the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys help me out a ton, help me pay my bills, and just overall make these videos better. So thank you so much for that. And if you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300% and merch that does not put a huge ad on your body. And as usual, in case you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack the subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.